We are commentating again. I am back with Steph of Anime. I'm so excited. You are the Lucario to my Gardevoir. Can we make that a thing?
Hello! Yes, we are the dream team. We need to have like a cool nickname for our squad that we'll have
Fighting
to come up
Mongooses. Okay, never mind. I'm just kidding. So anyway, Jack the Hero, though, is a Zeraora on our team. And this was funny because we were playing on his stream. And notice how I went bot, but like everybody's like, wait, what? There was so much confusion. I think there might have been a chance that I was supposed to be going top. So this is obviously us talking about this match after it's happened. I just recorded it and I said, Steph, I really want you to come on and like talk about this match.
I remember this was whack. This is when Ghastly started jungling when I very carefully said, hey, I'm going to jungle with they did not specify. Normally you do want to give jungle to a speedster, but you see that we have three potential junglers, 2 speedsters in Zeraora and in Ghastly, and it's like, okay, usually Zera or Ghastly would take jungle, but none of them claimed it, so I said I would do it, and then Ghastly's just like, I need to go help Ralts, and goes
That's
and
the
does
thing,
that.
you know, as whoever's gonna see this maybe needs to know, that would be so valuable. If you ever see our names, like, please communicate. So, things get a little bit...
It is so helpful, and please use the the actual marking icon instead of just the chat, because sometimes I don't read the chat, so I just see the symbol to be like top, bottom, or mid.
Yeah, you want to see it on their profile? Yeah, at the beginning. Yeah. Exactly. So this is kind of crazy, though. Like...
The night...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off. The nice thing is even though we had that kind of derpy start, like, we're holding our own here.
Yeah, and so this was an interesting match, and you're going to see, I guess, as it transpires, the reason that I really recorded it and kept it and said, Steph, let's commentate it. Unfortunately, we don't get to see a lot of you because you and I were separated here. You know, you're up there.
Right.
You just got an early KO, unfortunately, against you because I think Anime Hero was not with you. So, like, you know, you guys were kind of separate, too, even though y'all were the top people. So what I'm saying is you were overwhelmed, right? You know, it's like a 2v1, 3v1 situation. It got a little bit dicey here on the bottom, of course, with the Ghastly doing what Steph just said, but like also there was a Wigglytuff that just seemed so like they quickly evolved, they quickly advanced, and so I had to kind of play catch up right here as Ralts. You know, like things are very tough for me in the early game. I don't know if everybody else that plays Gardevoir has this same problem. Just stopped the goal there though, very nice. But yeah, you can see this craziness that's going on, so our Machoke just got completely annihilated, and now we're going 3v1. It's like I'm probably an idiot for trying to even pursue this where I am. You can see I'm like socially distant, like this is COVID-19 right here. But like then look at that. That's the problem. So that's what happened to us. So yeah, we have it pretty rough at the start. Now again, there's me being like, I need backup like 20 seconds too late. Everybody's probably like, shut
I think
up.
that's one of the most difficult parts of this game is knowing when to signal that you're starting to get overwhelmed, because you don't want to take someone away from the other lane if you can really, you know, handle it and whatnot, but sometimes you gotta just make that call and say, hey, no, I have a bad feeling about this one. I need some help.
That's interesting. I feel like we kind of have to go through some of these like basic commentary aspects because you and I talked about this in a match that we recorded before. So this is a new video, but like to get back to it, you and I are not like complete experts yet, although you are expert rank, so maybe you are. But like, I guess I'm just saying I'm going to make some mistakes, you know, and I know it. I know that I'm going to make some mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm not going to play like this 100%, you know, perfect game. Everything's going to go hunky-dory. So like, just please know that. Like, I'm aware. I'm aware that sometimes I'm going to make some mistakes and some things. But yeah, if there's anything you remember, Steph, though, you can talk about it, you know, interrupt me and stuff.
So at this point, I was kind of hanging out with the Haunter. Haunter is super good once it gets on the field. You know, the scariest thing is making it through as a Ghastly. So they unfortunately did get the Rotom there, which wasn't great. I was trying to farm because I was, I believe, a level or 2 behind. And yeah. Yeah,
and the thing for me is just that, like, the early game is always tough. But, like, aside from that, everything changes once I finally just upgrade to the new moveset, right? So I've got Moonblast, Psyshock. That's what I run with. Again, getting overwhelmed right there because there's 4 of them. So we had all 4 on bot right there. So they, of course, destroyed that. I need backup again, like after it's too late. You guys had Ivysaur up there, up top. Hopefully y'all
can... and, you know, them all being on bottom worked out for us because we were able to stop the Rotom that they had taken. So they didn't score anything thanks to the Rotom that they claimed, which was good for us. Like if they had all come top, they might have overwhelmed us.
And that's good because now the Fighting Mongooses are here. And again, that's not our team name. I'm just kidding. But like we're here now. We can kind of do this lane.
Dream team.
And I knew that I was so close. See, I'm like 8, but I'm like right.
I remember. I don't know if there was a Dreadnought at this point, but I do remember taking that risk where there was no one up top, but I thought, I think I should help the push for bottom, and then it came back up, and thankfully we were able to kind of stop. They were all up top. As soon as I came back, there were 3 of them.
That's nuts. It's like they were avoiding you because look at that. Now you're KOing them and everything, so that's nice. You're getting KO streak number 2, ladies and gentlemen. So Steph obviously going crazy. I wish I was looking at all that, but I do have Anime Hero with me. That's Jack, our Zero Aura right now. He's going nuts. I'm getting him all these assists, like I go crazy.
Let's go.
I go crazy with assists. Look, so he's on number 2 as well for a kill streak. We do get the Dreadnought, I believe, but we'll see that in a second. It's just, this is where things change, right? So I was just saying it earlier, and I can't reiterate that enough. It's like, I always feel like I do so much better now at this point in the match. So it's great. I'm hopefully going to be happy watching back what I do here.
Yeah, okay. Dreadnought spawning, so yeah, I'm wondering if the enemies look like they're going for it right away or not. Oh.
Yeah, and it's like, we actually did play this match today, but we've played so many matches that sometimes this stuff blurs together, so,
Give this video a like if you're also in Unite Hell where you don't want to stop.
I know, right? Like the addiction of it, but not only that, but it's just like, man, okay, was this the match where I did that play? Like, so when we're talking about it in post rather than live itself, that's the, I guess, disadvantage maybe. But we do have some hindsight to be able to see things.
Yes, we like. Did we get the Dreadnought here? We did, so or we're about to.
We're positioned really well, right? Because now there's 4 of us, and so it's like they've obviously broken a goal here and there. We've broken a goal up top, it looks like, but now we can finally sort of even things out, right? So here it goes. This is where you see it happen. They actually didn't get to, so there we go. I just kind of snuck in that goal right there. And I'm going to go ahead and Unite. One thing that was a mistake right there, I should say, though, is that, like, targeting that Unite move, sometimes I don't even do. Like, I'm trying to get it off as so fast that I don't even really target it exactly. So I might waste it on one teammate rather than putting it somewhere that could drop and draw in more. So I'm certainly aware of that.
Have you messed around with some of the different settings, like with how you target and whatnot? I'm just curious.
It's so funny. I uploaded a video, I think it was yesterday, where you asked me that same question, and I was like, no! Like, I was a little bit annoyed. Like,
has the answer changed?
I was a little bit annoyed at you. Like, I mean, not at you, but I was annoyed at the thought that I hadn't done it yet. And no, I still have not. Like, I just literally, all I need to do is just sit down and go through and look and say, like, hey, yeah, I need to change that.
Yeah. I think it gives you the potential to be unstoppable.
Really?
But the default controls aren't bad by any means. It's just you do get a little bit more flexibility if it doesn't like auto target. Or something that I turned off immediately is, you notice when you attack, you move forward towards the enemy. I turned that off right away so that I could stay distant, especially for you being Gardevoir. So we can go through that after this video, and maybe you could even make a guide for control settings if people want to know what settings you've got
I'm sure
going
there's plenty of those guides out there already. But yeah, very cool. We'll focus on that, and so people don't have to watch me if they're, thinking, man, he really should change that. Maybe I will. So, anyway, look at how this gets crazy now, though. And they're going to have, of course, Alolan Ninetales come try to sneak this up on us. Unfortunately, we do lose the Zero Aura, my friendly Zero Aura. So I'm thinking, like, oh, gosh, this is tough. Look, the whole team, right?
Right.
So I was at a bit of an impasse. It's like, should I have ran sooner? Look, Gengar's getting caught up in it, too, on our team. So really, a lot of us kind of fell victim to that. I don't know. Would a pro have, ejected from that situation? I was actually on a cooldown for my eject button, so I don't mean literally, but yeah. So
and there's Zapdos.
Yeah, it says Step of Anime attacking Zapdos, and so this is a little bit dicey too, though, right? Because they've got all their teammates. We're just now coming back, though. So check this out, you guys. This is gonna get a little bit crazy. So I see that they're coming. So here we go. We're gonna unite 2 of them right there.
Clutch.
Yeah, we're coming in clutch. You got the exact words right out of my mouth, because that was sort of that clutch move that needed to be made. And then, of course, I'm sure allies are doing stuff too. It's just, I did everything I could, man. We talked about the joys of just kind of like spamming sometimes. Like, it gets pretty spammy. That was pretty much a spam set, because like I was doing my Unite and then I just
This might be the point where I'm going to respawn right this second, and I'm trying to snipe the Zapdos, so I think I try to ult. potentially.
Yeah, because
We'll
I was
see if I
looking
get it
for
right.
you
Yeah, look,
right here.
I
Yep,
did.
there you
Look,
go.
I tried to snipe, just missing, unfortunately. So at this point, I have 41 points, and I think I need to leave it to the rest of you to defend. I'm going to try and score those 41 points. So you're going to watch me on the map really try and sneak away, and especially the other team now with their 50s are going towards our goal. So I was like, nobody with 12 seconds is going to come to me. And so this is where with 8 seconds to go, I'm trying to score. Look at that last second, 100
I mean, how were you feeling? Like, your heart must have been like beating so fast.
I was freaking out.
Oh my gosh, because that was the move. That was the single move that actually tilted that into our favor.
Yeah, look
right?
at that.
Or would it have been 288 maybe? I guess it would have been 288. So we would have won by 3 maybe. So maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, I can't math.
Yeah, I can't.
Wait.
I can't either.
Oh, you're right. It would have been by 3 points.
So
unless they had gotten who would? Yeah. Unless I don't know if like in those couple of seconds though, if like I don't know. That's crazy.
Yeah, because look at that. That's nuts.
Wow.
So I didn't even think about it, but you were the only one that scored that late in the game. Last 2 minutes or whatever. So very cool. I think we turned things around from like we were really struggling at one point. So again, that was kind of a match
and we wouldn't have known like those 3 points. That could have gone either way. Like we really weren't gonna know. So I was like, just in case, let's try and secure this.
Yeah. Well, good job. I think you did everything. You got the MVP. You did great. Look at that. You outscored us by a lot. So
teamwork.
Wonderful job.
Dreamwork.
Hope everybody loves that Unite match. I did. Thank you, Steph.
Thanks for having me.